What's up guys, Inigami here, and let's go through the 60 Stamina Fujitora raid on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Now, Fujitora raid is coming out with the 1000 Sunny 2-year anniversary. That is the 1000 Sunny ship that gives you all your specials ready at the beginning of the stage. Now, with several teams, you're going to need this ship. With some teams, you will not need this ship. A lot of teams are using Young Whitebeard or Ambush Quest Whitebeard, and the reason we're using that is because Fujitora has 7.6 million health. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of HP. So 7.6 million health, using that 40% health cut from Young Whitebeard is going to make a big difference. If you have a lot of skill ups on Young Whitebeard, you're gonna be able to use teams with him with a regular 1000 Sunny or a coded 1000 Sunny to reduce damage taken by one turn, but otherwise you're gonna need to use the 1000 Sunny too. You'll also see after this teams using a like the Shiryu team, who can get by with the Mihawk Slasher ship. So after 1000 Sunny 2 goes away, there's that option, and then options using 6-star Sanji. If you have 6-star Sanji captain yourself, it is going to make this raid so very easy. So easy. If you don't have 6-star Sanji, this raid, you're going to basically want to have either the rare recruit smoker that swaps captain, or the Tashigi body swap smoker that swaps into the captain position. And we'll go over that later on as soon as we get to Fujitora. Round 1, which I've completely missed by this point, has 5 units around the large unit. The smaller units will attack every 2 turns for 4,400 and will always have a 1-turn attack timer. And the large unit will bind your captain and your bottom right captain for 6 turns. If you're using the 1072, you can use a special to take out stage 1. You can use any special that's got a relatively short cooldown, especially ones that deal damage. If you're using double time skip Sanji, you can use one time skip Sanji special to just kill all the guys on the outside. Stage 3 here, the units will either have a 1, 2, or 3 turn attack timer. They have 5 million defense, so you're not going to attack them using your regular damage. Either bring a delayer to delay them, or bring fixed damage such as Wicca, who will actually be ready on the final stage if you stall long enough, or something else that deals fixed damage to take them out. You can also kill them with combo hits, but that also requires you to get lucky. They will be on either a 1 or a 2 turn attack timer, and if they attack, they will despair your captain for 6 turns, which is no good. Stage 4 here will have 3 girls in the back, and the guy in the middle will either be green or red. If he's green, he attacks every single turn. If he's red, he attacks every 2 turns. So that's going to change how you play this stage. But what we're really going to be doing for either, if you're using your own time skip Sanji captain, then you're going to want to jump your Sanjis in the air before you kill, or on the turn that you kill him. If you are using Smoker or Tashigi body swap Smoker like I'm using right here, you want to body swap the Smoker to your captain position the same turn that you kill him. And if you're going to be doing a turn 1 burst, which I recommend, you can also do teams that will burst on turn 6, but that's going to require some characters that will heal you up or better damage reducers than a free-to-play team will have access to. You're going to want to use Smoker here on this turn whenever we get him low, or Smoker Tashigi, whichever one you're using. That will make them your captain for 2 turns, and that's going to be important because Fujitora is going to temporarily blow away your captain for 3 turns. Now, this is a brand new mechanic we haven't ever seen before. The temporary blowing away of a character, there's going to be a timer on them, and then after that timer comes up, they will come back. If you use if Sanji's in the air, he will not get blown away. He will dodge that. If your captain is swapped into Smoker, like right now, he will blow away your Smoker, and then whenever that buff wears off, you'll have your Gear 5 captain again. So now you have a regular team again, just as if one character is binded. Use your Young Whitebeard special, use your Mihawk special. Doesn't matter what order you use them. Damage is multiplicative. I mean, that's how it works. Remember your maths, kids. Sanji, remember, will give himself a matching orb and the guys around him a matching orb. So that makes it very, you basically have 3 guaranteed matching orbs here. And if you move tandem orbs onto Young Whitebeard or move orbs around, you can get you should be able to get matching orbs almost guaranteed here. And on the Sanji attack, he's going to be doing a ton of damage. The rest of your characters, you just attack in order, and you'll be able to kill Fujitora in a single turn. If you mess up an attack, Fujitora only attacks every 2 turns, so you will have another turn to attack him and finish him off if you accidentally leave him alive with just a sliver of health. Fujitora will cut your health every single turn by 25%. He prevents delays for 99 turns. And he'll do a rotation of his blow away. So he first thing he will always blow away your captain for 3 turns. Then after that he will blow away one random character for 2 turns, and after that he'll blow away 2 random characters for 1 turn. Now that blow away is resettable, and you don't have to do it before your turn. You can do it at any time during your turn. If he blows away a character that is vital to you, then you just exit out of the game, reopen the game, come back in, and you'll be able to reset who he blows away. And with the pattern that he blows away, with it being 1 character for 2 turns, and then after that 2 characters for 1 turn, on turn 6 you'll have all 6 characters available to you. So there are some teams, especially like Timescape Luffy teams with damage reducers, that are going to be relying on bursting on turn 6. So you can either do a team that bursts on turn 1 or bring some damage reducers, take 2 attacks from Fujitora, and then burst on turn 6 when you have all your characters back again. Once you get Fujitora below 30% health, that's whenever he attacks every single turn, and should be avoided. That does a lot of damage. Fujitora, once again, guys, is a Psy powerhouse slasher. He has some very, very good stats. His captain ability boosts the attack of powerhouse characters by 2.25x and their health by 1.2x. He cuts the health of each enemy by 10% at the end of each turn as his captain ability. That's right, end of each turn, 10% captain ability health cut. So just by using him, and if you have double Fujitora raid boss captains, then at the end of every single turn, enemies will get their health cut by about 19%, since by 19% of their current health, basically, since it'll be 10% and then 10% of that. That is a huge amount of health cut, especially for any team that is going to spend a lot of time fighting something, and powerhouse characters generally have a lot of health. And Blue Marco is also a powerhouse character. Actually, both Marcos are powerhouse characters, so that goes great on a team that delays for a long time. His special ability is also very, very good. He deals 50 times his attack in side damage to all enemies that will ignore damage negating abilities such as barriers. It will still be affected by defense, but it'll just be piercing damage that goes through barriers the same way that 6-star Blackbeard or Rare Recruit Red Garp goes through barriers. He'll change adjacent orbs into matching orbs and boost the effect of orbs for powerhouse characters by 2 times for 1 turn. So that is pretty huge. He's an amazing character. Highly recommend farming him if you can. Remember that if you cannot beat the 60 stamina version, there is both a 40 and a 30 stamina version of him, both of which are much, much easier. Will have much less health. If you want to know exactly how much health they have and the differences between the 30 and the 40 stams, highly recommend checking out the Game With guide. Remember that it's in the video description. It is in Japanese, so you're going to need to use Google Translate or something else to help you out with that. But check that out. This run right here that you can see that I'm just ignoring and talking over is the double 6-star Sanji run. And basically any team that can beat Fujitora will also be able to beat young Whitebeard. And I'll even show the Ambush Quest Whitebeard run right after this one. And in fact, Ambush Quest Whitebeard, with me completely forgetting to use my Doflamingo Orb Boost because I am a noob. I've been Zenigami, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.